Hi everyone, I'm going to be speaking on discussion post number 2. I'm going to be answering the first question of the post, which asks, what are some issues surrounding processing and incarcerating women and girls through the criminal justice system? Most female arrests have reflected a high increase in arrest within the criminal justice system, as the textbook states how women and girls are treated differently from males by officers, prosecutors, and judges due to their gender. On page 375, it states that. Therefore, both women and girls may be treated either harshly or may be given more lenient punishment and treatment just due to their gender. Some researchers have questioned on whether unfair views on women offenders may be seen as negatively influences. On page 379, it states that there are 5 general themes in assessing the effects of chivalry on processing and the treatment of female offenders. The 5 stages are um, the stage of the criminal justice system, the race and ethnicity of the female offender, the effects of the war in drugs for those female offender, the effect of legal and extra legal, um, and the effects of sentencing guidelines and decision making. An example of an issue surrounding both processing and incarcerating women is maybe seen during the war on drugs. Prior to the war on drugs, nonviolent conviction sentences were handled within the community divisions, meaning that female offenders received either community service, were offered drug treatment programs, or may be given probation, something considered minor. An issue with the war on drugs has brought a high number of women being incarcerated with drug related offenses. Now, women suffer from serious addictions and severe substance abuse, which is leading women to the streets. The second part of the discussion post asks, based on the reading regarding the nature of female offending, do you think it's important that women and girls receive treatment that is geared toward their unique problems? Why or why not? Well, in 1992, the Juvenile Justice Delinquency Prevention Act acknowledged the need to provide unique needs for women offenders. The program should be there to help and support females implement and understand the program and the options of the program. It is also important that women and girls receive proper treatment for their unique issues. Um, the textbook states how gender specific program for girls should be able to address a wide range of needs for those girls that need it. There are a handful of reasons why treatment programs are important. Sorry. Such as counseling services, which helps them focus on their trauma in their lives, or just finding the appropriate program to help the female develop and grow. Overall, effective programs should be in place and should be the first punishment or treatment that a female offender should receive if they really need the programs or should need the programs. Like, for example, women or girls who have serious substance abuse. Now, regarding the third question in the discussion post, which asks, how are women processed in other countries through the criminal justice system? Women in other countries are processed differently through the criminal justice system than in comparison to the US. Women are either positively benefit from chivalrous treatment or are penalized in part of their gender and may be given harsher punishments. For instance, in China may be given the treatment which is seen in the culture view and in the legal system, which is known as the kid gloves, meaning that women are protected and potentially can get a reduced punishment and sentence. Women in China also who are involved in drug possession or trafficking cases receive lower punishments than males. The women in China, before being processed, are seen their behavior in court is either remorseful when speaking about their actions and show respect to the court. Then the females will receive a more lenient sentence. Whereas another countries such as South Korea, women also benefit from chivalry in sentencing. Female offenders are less likely to be sent to prison and receive shorter sentences compared to male offenders. Um, Whereas in Australia, women are looked at differently and negatively. Then women receive a preferential treatment by the courts. Um, For example, women who are not from Australia can receive a more preferential treatment by the justice officials. Um, Now, in Finland, women do not benefit from any type of chivalry treatment. Instead, they are treated equally to males. So, therefore, women do not receive lighter sentences because of their gender. Gender is seen as equal in Finland, and also it does not affect their sentencing at all whatsoever. Well, that was it for discussion post number 2. I did get a lot of this information from the textbook, throughout the textbook. A few on page 375, 379, chapter 6, and chapter 7, I believe. I didn't put some of my own wording in there, but that's about it. Thank you.